Good morning, students. This is Mr. Parks again doing a video for the August 14th video lesson, okay? This is not the August 13th, this is the August 14th, okay? Um, just wanted to remind anybody that's watching this video, this should be the music class, not the not the high school winds or seventh grade winds or percussion, okay? If you're in the high school winds, seventh grade winds, or any of my percussion students, you are in the wrong video. This is for the music class for the sixth and seventh graders to have music on their schedule for fifth, sixth, or seventh period. Okay. Today's video is just going to be hopefully a little bit shorter. We're just going to go over a few little things, talk about some new things, just for the cases that you ever transition to traditional learning that you will need to know when you get here. Okay. I first just wanted to remind you, okay, of the homework and participation grade that was on the August 13th lesson plan. Okay, the lesson plan for August 13th. You don't have to get it. You don't have to get it out, but I'm just showing you. Okay, your guided practice or your independent practice for that week for this week is your signing the syllabus. Have your parents sign the syllabus. You sign the syllabus. This is your participation grade for this week. Okay, you'll get a participation grade this Friday. But obviously, I won't be able to get it to you until the 21st because that's when you're going to turn everything in. But I will give you a participation grade this Friday. Okay. Um, And then the homework, okay, the homework for that August 13th, okay, don't wait until August 20th to do all your homework, okay? You probably have a lot of other stuff to do in other classes, so you want to make sure you're spacing everything out, okay? But look, the homework for the August 13th, just remind you of this, okay? It says write a paragraph of your favorite memory that deals with music or something music related, okay? Make sure you're doing that. That homework grade will be due when you turn everything in. You'll get that participation grade for the syllabus itself. So make sure you get that signed. You have plenty of time to get it signed. You don't have to turn this thing back in until August 21st. Okay. So today's class, we're just going to be going over some stuff, reviewing some stuff on the syllabus. I'm going to have you answer some questions on the syllabus. That'll be another participation grade. Um, and then I'm going to show you some of our emergency protocols that we have for the classroom. That's if you were to ever come and be a traditional student that you will need to know, because we obviously won't be able to, if you were to transition to traditional learning, we won't be able to just go over in class again. Okay. So it's just to make sure you understand it. Throughout the year, we'll have drills for these emergency protocols and everything. And the likelihood that you might be here for it, then it's going to be important that you know what to do, where to go. Okay. Um, and so we'll just start off with the syllabus. So if you can just get your syllabus out, okay. Mine's over here, okay. The syllabus out, okay, and the one for the music class, okay, music appreciation, okay. I just wanted to just reiterate some stuff that was said on the last video, okay. Reiterate just means I want to re-emphasize some things, okay. I'm just trying to re-emphasize some of the important aspects of the syllabus so that you understand, okay. First one is the materials, okay. That first page, the materials needed, okay. Like I said in the last video, I'm not going to be able to tell whether or not you have a pencil, binder, or notebook right now. I'm just going to trust you. But those, if you do ever come to class, it will be important that you have those when you come to class, okay? If you don't have one of those that day, I mark you off 20 points for your participation for the week, okay? So you always got to make sure you have that, okay? Now, if you look at the grading policy, I just want to remind you of grades for y'all. You got tests, homework, participation, and non-weeks test grades. All we do in here. We won't do any special projects. Maybe I mean I don't. We might. I don't think we will, but special projects would constitute as maybe as a homework grade. Maybe. Like I said, I don't really know. But just look at the test. Okay, weekly. It's 50%. 50% of your grade. Okay. Um, just wanted to look at that last sentence in that one. It says students with unexcused absence on the day of the test will take the playing test on the next day of attending school. Again, obviously you won't take playing test. You might at the closer, I don't know. We're just at the beginning of the year, and it's a new year. It's just almost like a new class. Okay, we had this class last year, but we only had 2 students in it. Okay, so we didn't actually do a lot. Um, but we might, maybe down the road, we might have some kind of playing test of some sort. I don't know. But the purpose of me saying this is your tests are on Fridays. Okay, every Friday you'll have a test. Now, granted, you won't have a test in every class on that Friday, but the only time you come up to this school to take a test will be on a Friday. Okay, so if you by chance, I guess, if you by chance miss a Friday, you'll have to take it that next Friday you come up. Okay, homework 25% daily grade. Okay, again, homework needs to be turned in every Friday. Okay, you won't turn the first group of homework in until the 21st. Um, and like I said in the last video, if you misplace some of the homework, because I know it's a lot of papers you got to keep up with a lot of different pieces of paper from all the teachers. So if you by chance just misplace something, let me know, and I'll give you another copy of it on your next packet to redo. Okay, just make sure you let me know. Okay, if you ever misplace some homework. Okay, though you will have to have some points deducted. Okay, because this is also your responsibility to keep up with your homework. Okay, so just because I give you replacement doesn't mean you won't get points deducted. Okay. Participation, remember, on the guided, usually on the lesson plan, the guided practice will be your participation grade. Sometimes it might be the independent practice too. It really just depends. Okay, I will tell you what counts as participation, what counts as homework. Okay, um, but most of the stuff that's going to count for participation grade will be in your guided practice or independence practice. Okay. If you read that, remember you start off with 100 each week. Okay. So for y'all, I'll get your stuff on that Friday, and you'll have 100. And then as I go through your packet and I start seeing stuff missing, that's when I start counting off points. Okay. So make sure you're doing everything. Okay. You'll receive 20-point deduction if you don't bring something. Someone was giving an announcement. I don't know if you could hear that. Somebody was giving an announcement. Okay, and then you got your 9 weeks grade. You got 25%. Okay, each 9 weeks you will have some form of test. All right. This first 9 weeks, I can tell you, is probably going to be mainly taught. Is mainly thing that's probably going to be on the first 9 weeks is just written rhythms, music notation. Which don't worry about it right now. We're going to get to that next week. Okay. Starting Monday, we'll start like actual class learning different stuff about music appreciation. Okay, so the first 9 weeks is probably going to be very simple, basic rhythms, basic music notation, symbols, and there's a lot of different directions we can go with music appreciation. Okay, I'm going to go the easiest path. Okay, not only for you, it's going to be easy for you. It's going to be easy for me. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, look at the class expectations for appropriate behavior. Okay, just read through that list again on yourself. Um, the main thing I want to look at, want to be is number 4. Is keep all body parts to yourself. With everything going on right now, the way the world is, and if you do transition to traditional learning, that is going to be an important rule for this classroom. Now we have you spaced 6 feet apart in the class, um, but still, kids will be kids, and you'll need to not try not to touch each other. Okay, you never know what germs might be lurking on your hands. Okay. um, Also, for the number 3 on that classroom expectations, food, drinks, gum are not allowed in the band hall. If you ever come up here, make sure you're not bringing up any drinks. They're only saying bottled water is allowed in the school now. That's one of the things I think is going to be in the student handbook. Only bottled waters are allowed in the classroom. So we will accept bottled water because it's water, but other than that, like Gatorade, Powerade, no sugar drinks in the band hall. Okay. Now, if you're in the 5th period music appreciation class, that's the only exception to this rule, because if you ever transition to the traditional, that is the class that we take. to lunch. And so we'll have to take you to lunch and bring you right back with your food. So you have to eat in the band hall. So that's the only exception to that rule, is if you're in that fifth period music class. Um, so look at the classroom procedures. Um, we really try to dive deep on these classroom procedures so that you understand what's going on. Just make sure you enter the band hall quiet. If you don't, we'll send you back outside. Okay, our band hall leads directly to the outside. We make when the kids come here, we make you line up outside, and then we'll let you in once the line is quiet, not moving and all that. We'll let you in. But if you come in talking, we're just going to send you right back out in the outside to retry coming in. Okay, always come in quiet in an orderly fashion. Okay. Make sure you get your materials out. Usually, I have a class agenda on the board or something of the version of what we're doing for that day. Try not to talk without permission. I know as kids, y'all love to talk and everything, and that's fine. Me personally, I don't really like a silent classroom. It makes me kind of feel like awkward and nervous. So I mean, little talking here and there, when, but the main time I would want complete silence is when I'm talking. Okay. Um, when I'm talking. Now, when I'm working with one student, yeah, I'll leave a little leeway because I'm working with one student, okay? But obviously, I don't want you screaming or anything, okay? Um, all number four, all the items needed for the classroom should be left on your backpack. Just leave them in your backpack. Don't bring them out. Don't, because if it's something that I have to make you throw away, I will make you throw it away. Okay. And number five, just the band director dismiss the students. Like I said last video, we'll make sure to give you plenty of time to pack up and everything. What we're probably gonna do, since there's only 3 minutes in between each class, we're probably gonna pack up even a little bit earlier. Walk y'all down towards the gym, which is closer to the school, because we're really far. Our band hall is really far away from the school. For the junior high end, so we might walk you a little ways down with us and dismiss you from there. We'll just see how that plays. And of course, other classroom procedures that I didn't put on here that I should have, but given with everything going on and how new it is with the virus and everything, obviously you're not going to be able to come into band hall unless you have a mask. If you don't have a mask on, we won't allow you into the band hall. They won't allow you into the school period if you don't have a mask. So always make sure you come into the school with a mask. Keep your mask on at all times. Don't play with your mask. Don't do anything that could um, compromise the band hall in a way that you could affect somebody with a virus. Okay, be smart about it. Okay, just look over those consequences. I've already told you what happens if you don't bring the materials to class. The inappropriate behaviors. You'll the four levels of the punishment you'll get. Okay. Again, just look at that severe clause at the end. Make sure you're understanding stuff like profane language, fighting, anything that you deep down know you probably shouldn't be doing that is a serious offense. We'll send you straight to the office with a referral. Okay. And again, I need this by August 21st. I need this signed by you. Okay. See how it says student signature right here? That is you. Parent signature. I need you and your parents to sign this, okay? And remember, participation grade, okay?